is a new shark movie starring Jason Statham in which they have to take on a big-ass shark called a megalodon. It's a prehistoric shark that they thought was extinct, and now it's attacking this research facility that's underneath the sea, and Jason Statham has to come and save some people. Now, this is a shark movie. I'm not really a huge sucker for shark movies. Like, for instance, I have not seen Deep Blue Sea. No intention to see Deep Blue Sea. I've actually heard it's not that bad, but maybe one day down the line. But I do like The Shallows. I love Jaws, but, I mean, Jersey, Shark Attack, have not seen that. Sharknado is awful. I mean, there's all these shark movies that are just either somewhere in the middle, really bad, or they just are trying to be good and they don't know how to be good. The Meg, luckily, is a silly, dumb, stupid shark movie that knows what it is. It knows it's silly, dumb, and stupid. I mean, nothing in this movie really makes sense. Everything defies physics. These vehicles defy physics. The humans defy physics. Everything, nothing is realistic. You just gotta suspend your disbelief for, like, ever in this movie and just roll with it. That's kind of what's happening with this movie, honestly. That's the best way to describe this movie. It's just silly, dumb popcorn fun. And yeah, I mean, it's a summer blockbuster with a movie full of a shark. I mean, what did I like about this movie? Giant shark! Yeah, that megalodon, that was pretty intense. There were some jumpy parts. You know, I mean, there were parts where it was like you expected it to pop up, and it did pop up. You were just trying to pinpoint that exact moment, and then you don't, and the split second after you pinpoint that moment and it doesn't pop up, it pops up, and you're like, whoa! Shark! Shark! Ah! Yeah, there's moments like that in this movie. Jason Statham, I mean, he's Jason Statham in this movie. It's Jason Statham single-handedly taking on a big fucking shark. What can you expect?
It's a megalodon.
It's a megalodon. I'm Jason Statham. I'm the biggest badass on the planet. You ever seen the transporter? You never seen the transporter? I think you better get on that, because I'm the next action star. I'm in the Expendables. I can't act, so I decide to whisper all my lines.
That's Jason Statham in this movie. I mean, he's in a shark movie. I don't know why I'm laughing so much in this review. I mean, you just take everything in this movie and just suspend your disbelief. Rainn Wilson's in this movie. I don't know why. He's just there to be comedy. You know, he's the comedic relief guy. None of his comedy works, by the way. I did not laugh at anything that guy said. However, Paige Kennedy, that guy's hilarious. I don't think I've seen that guy in anything else. I want to see him pop up more because he was fucking hilarious. And, I mean, this giant shark, its presence is felt throughout this whole movie. And the end of this movie is so dumb, it's so ridiculous. But at the same time, but like I said, it's entertaining in that popcorn-esque type of way. This is a movie that you can just sit back, relax, kick your feet up, eat a whole bucket of popcorn, put that buttery mess on your face. That sounded wrong. Just enjoy a shark movie. I mean, it's not a good movie by any means. I mean, I do think it does take a bit to get going. I was kind of disinterested for the first 15-20 minutes or so. And then once Jason Statham pops back up in this movie, that's where I started to get a little interested. But, I mean, you can honestly zone out in this movie and still understand what's going on. It gets a little too science-heavy where it's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, we got this thing with this thing. We're going to do this thing with that thing. It's like, dude, just English, please. It's like they expect you to know everything. And all the people you think are going to die do die. It is predictable. And I will say, these characters make the dumbest decisions. There's one decision made by a character, I'm like, why on earth did you do that? That makes no sense whatsoever. There's a lot of that in this movie, and I mean, you're gonna get eaten by a giant shark, so I mean, I can let it pass. A horror movie, I mean, you're probably gonna die anyway in a horror movie, so I mean, I should give horror movies a pass for that, but we don't have as many shark movies as we do horror movies, and in horror movies, it's so cliche. In a shark movie, it is cliche, but there's not many of them, so I can let it fly, I guess. That's how I roll. Guys, I mean, this is not a good movie by any means. It's just dumb, silly popcorn fun. It's entertainment that I enjoy. Just throw some popcorn in your face and watch a giant fucking shark for 2 hours attack people, and Jason Statham single-handedly take it down. Because that happens. Oh god. I'm gonna give the Meg a B. Like I said, don't go into this movie expecting everything to be so realistic. Suspend your disbelief. Leave the properties of physics at the door, because that doesn't matter in this movie. Just enjoy it for the dumb stupidity, blockbuster self-awareness that it is. Thank you for watching my review of the Meg. You guys are the best. You can check out my social media. I will leave my link to my website where you can find those links in the description below, as well as the Cinemania podcast, a podcast that I'm part of with my buddy. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, a certified G and a bona fide stud.